The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The Health Department reports over 2,600 new COVID-19 cases. This brought the country's total caseload to 2,800,000, some 34,800 of which are still considered active. At least 154 more patients were confirmed dead due to the virus in the past 24 hours, pushing the death toll to 44,200. Now, the total number of recoveries, meanwhile, has reached 2,721,000, with 5,100 new survivors logged today. Out of some 48,200 individuals recently tested for COVID-19, 5.6% yielded positive results. Now, the Department of Health projects that the number of COVID-19 patients in the country may go down to some 22,000 by mid-November. In the Laging Handa briefing earlier, Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergere said that if the country is able to either sustain or improve its current situation, there could be lower cases. But the health official cautioned that the country's active cases may also double if compliance to health protocols worsens or if the detection to isolation period stretches longer. Vergere explained that the projections are based on mobility, public compliance to health protocols, and health systems capacity.
Kung tayo po ay makakapag-improve ng ating sitwasyon, we can go as low as 22,000 active cases for the whole Philippines by the end of November 15.
From being the world's lagger in the recovery, the Philippines jumps 18 spots according to Nikkei's latest index. Out or off 121 countries covered by the Nikkei COVID-19 Recovery Index, the Philippines takes the 103rd spot alongside Afghanistan. This comes as the Philippines eases quarantine restrictions and shifts back to face-to-face classes in select areas. Across Asia, however, the Philippines is third to the last in COVID-19 recovery ranking, above only Myanmar and Laos. The Philippines scored 16 out of 30 in both infection management and vaccine rollout, and 9.5 out of 30 in social mobility. The World Health Organization has a stench warning to Europe and Central Asia, which experience a resurgence of COVID-19. The worst-case scenario will 500,000 deaths as early as February 2022. Let's watch this report.
Hospitalization admission rates due to COVID-19 more than doubled in 1 week, based on WHO Europe's latest data. According to one reliable projection, if we stay on this trajectory, we could see another 500,000 COVID-19 deaths in Europe and Central Asia by the 1st of February next year. And 43 countries in our region will face high to extreme stress on hospital beds at some point through the same period. Countries of Europe and Central Asia are, however, at various stages of vaccination rollout. On average, only 47% of people have completed a full vaccination series. While 8 countries have now exceeded 70% coverage, in 2 the rate remains below 10%. Where vaccine uptake is low, in many countries in the Baltics, Central and Eastern Europe and the Balkans, hospital admission rates are high. Authorities are encouraged to offer an additional dose to moderately and severely immunocompromised people 1 to 3 months after they complete the primary vaccination series, and to consider offering an additional dose of COVID-19 vaccines to all people over the age of 60.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The Toyota Gazoo Racing Vios Cup concludes this year's season with an action-packed weekend for leg 3 of the races. Veteran, rookie, and celebrity racers gathered at the Clark International Speedway on Saturday for the third and final leg of the competition. The leg proved to be this season's climax with thrilling developments as several races went to the distance to declare the champions.
For this season, it's actually everyone's, it's anyone's luck. Like I said, my number is 66, and it means double luck in Chinese. So that's why I put that there, because it is my first year to race, and I started from the bottom in terms of the time. I just kept on going practicing. Of course, with a little bit of luck, thank you to God, I won first place.
Organizers, meanwhile, said that the event exceeded expectations as many were thrilled with the return of the racing amid the pandemic. For them, this year's Toyota Gazoo Racing Vios Cup is a stepping stone for even better legs in the coming years.
I'm confident that next year and the years after that are going to be so much better, because that's the spirit of Toyota Gazoo Racing. It's pushing the limits for better, and we are going to use the learnings that we have gained from this event and apply those learnings to improve our future legs of Toyota Gazoo Racing Vios Cup.
Learn more about the platforms of some vice presidential candidates ahead of the 2022 elections. Join Representative Jose Atienza Jr. and former Congressman Walden Bello in Meet the Vice Presidential's Economic Reforms in the New Frontier Forum. That's later tonight at 7:30 p.m. Catch it live on One News and Signal Play, and watch the replays on 1PH and Radyo 5. Now, for more updates, visit News 5, the Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.